Hey everybody, welcome to the Wentz Project. Once again, we are here and it is Sunday as of the recording of this video. I want to thank everybody that tuned in to the live stream last night. It was incredible. I thank you so much. I mean, that's just, it was amazing. So amazing. So as you already know, I was able to acquire the Buddy Guy Strat from Midtown Music. You can see the signature Buddy Guy signature right there, or signature stamp. And it's upgraded with these lace sensor hot gold single coils right there. And the Graphtec saddles, which is amazing. And I put this arm on, this Trem arm. It was made for a left-handed player. You can see it's just, but that's okay. I mean, it still works fine. It's just, I mean, Amazon goofed up. I mean, I don't know, but it did fit. And it was the only one I had, the only spare one I had that Amazon sent. And I was like, man, that's not the right one. But what we're going to do today is I want to do like a step-by-step. I was asked this question from a subscriber in an email, and he asked me if my trim systems on my Fenders were decked or floating. And decked is when it's flat. Can you see that? Let me go this way. When it's flat, flush with the body. See there? That is right there on the body. So it's not, and if you try to push down on this arm, it's really tough. You know, I don't like that. I like my trims to be floating some, you know, and you don't want to do nothing radical with a Fender style trim. I mean, I don't. I mean, do what you want, but I don't. I just do very subtle vibrato action, and but I want to have it where it's smooth, where you can kind of do the arm, and it's, you know what I mean, does what it's supposed to. When he asked me, do I have them decked or floating, I honestly I didn't know. I said decked. He explained to me the difference. So thank you to that subscriber, because this community is awesome. You know, I don't put out there that I'm a luthier or some kind of high, flute and guitar tech or something. I've learned a lot from the community, and this is another instance where this is true. But I do always swap out the springs just because it's really tough to do the bar, and I don't like that. So today, that's what we're going to do. So I have these springs, and these are official Fender springs from Amazon right here. These are the low tension springs. When you order these, it comes 6 to a pack. Now I've already, of course, used 3, so I got 3 left. So we're gonna take these off. We're gonna put these in. I can see it's blocked. I just noticed that it's blocked. I did not see that before. It's blocked. Huh. Very interesting. I did not know that. This system is blocked. So we're going to, if we can, we're going to remove these springs and take this block out because I don't want it blocked. All right, so see if you can see that. Hopefully there we go. I have dealt with this before. I dealt with it on a EVH Wolfgang Special, and it was a PV Wolfgang Special. They had it blocked. But I was going to tell you, if this wasn't here, if this block wasn't here, you would just do one spring at a time when you swap them out, and it just makes it easier for the swap out. So you're going to take just a pair of needle nose, and you're going to pop one out. There you go. And these springs might not be as high tension as I thought, since this block was in here. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Let's see. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this block out of here. This is gonna be interesting. I might have to take the strings off and everything. And let me see if I can move this arm. Man, that thing is not moving at all. Let's see. Yeah, it's not moving at all, man. That is in there too. Oh, wow. Man, is there a screwdriver or something I got here? I want to scratch that. I mean, if we have to, we'll just take the strings off and... Oh, there we go. There we go. I didn't want to have to... Woo! There we go. Now you see how that really moves. See how it goes all the way back? That's okay. That's fine. I just wanted to get that block out without having to take this off, because you got... This is the 6-point trim. Now you can see how it's really up in the air now. But that's normal. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. And I'll put this arm right here on my leg, kind of keep this pushed back. So let's see if we can get this to go. I might have to use my... Sometimes you can stretch them, but since this is off completely, and I might have to move these screws. I'll show you in a minute. I might have to move those screws out some. Let's see if we can just get one on here without this thing moving. That's always the... You don't want to pinch your fingers either. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, there's one. That's the only aggravating thing about doing this. Sometimes it wants to move because you're pushing. So we got this one. Now it's going to start putting some tension on that bridge. All right, it's hard to see. There's the black spring right there. So now hopefully the other two won't be as bad, but I'm going to leave this arm up right here, so when I lay it on my leg, it's pushing this bridge this way, which that's what I want. Okay, let's see what we got here. We want this middle hole right there, and we want to go to this. I'm gonna have to use this again. We about had it. It's close. It can be annoying. Here it goes again. Woo! All right. Now I know that one company, I'm not going to mention their name, did make a tool, and I know there's other companies that make similar tools that you can. It's like a handle, has a hook on it, and you can take it and pull it and get these springs on here. You don't have to do needle nose and pinch your fingers and stuff, because what will happen is when you're doing this, and as you're holding it, if you're not careful, it'll slip out, and this will close, and it'll close on the inside of your palm right here. It'll pinch, and it's not a pleasant feeling, as you can imagine. So another thing with doing this, when you're swapping these out, is it's probably going to throw the balance off of not the intonation, but the tuning. So you'll tune it up, and you'll do the vibrato arm a little bit, and then all the strings will go flat again. You tune it back up, do the vibrato arm, strings will go flat again. So it's just, you would have to tighten these up. These are pretty close to the body, so I might not have to do that. The only way of knowing is to try it. Now there, see, I was able to get that one right on. Now these are low tension springs. Now you can see it looks like it's decked again, but let's see if this makes a difference. Oh yeah, yeah. See how that's just very... You can see it shimmy a little bit. Now it's going to be really... It's not bad. It's a little out, but it's not as bad as I thought. Surprising, very surprising. Let me get my tuner. And I highly suggest that if you want a chromatic tuner, get this Polytune from TC Electronic. Big shout out to Ted Fair for sending that. But you just stick it on the end of the headstock. And when I was at Midtown Music, DeVere had one of these as well. So you just stick that on there and turn it on and start tuning. So this is sharp. It is very sharp. So let's see. That one's not bad. A string's not bad. I just want to get it in the ballpark, and we'll go from there. That's not bad at all either. Those two, the high E and the low E, were really sharp. And it's just a balancing act, is all it is. And I know I'm going to have to keep tuning because, like I said, you're messing with the whole balance. Anytime you deal with any type of trim, it's a balancing act. Man. All right, let's see. Wow. I'm very happy now. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I'll probably have to put some new strings on here. I don't know how long these strings have been on, but that's great, man. That's fantastic. Let me get a pick here. So let's see if we can raise this up some. There we go. So we got it tuned up. Let's see. Oh. That's great. That's exactly what I was going for. That's awesome. So now you know how to, if you ever wanted to swap out your springs on your Fender guitar or whatever Fender style guitar, that's how you do it. And like I said, normally I would do one spring at a time, but it was blocked out. Now I always keep the back plates off my guitars for this very reason, in case I need to adjust these two claw screws right here, because those are there for a reason, and they can really help with getting things adjusted for your tuning. Yeah, that's why I keep the back plates off, just for me. And plus, when you restring, the back plates never seem to align very well with the holes right there on the block. So another reason I just keep the plates off. That's just what I like. Some people like to have the back plates on because that's just what they want. Now these springs, I'm going to save these because since it was blocked off, these might be okay. I don't know, but I got plenty of parts over there. I'll save these, just for, just in case I ever need some more. There has been times where I had these chrome springs and they were really high tension, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. So anyway, another successful little quick setup here with the buddy guy. Man, I'm so glad that worked. And yeah, you see how that, I don't know how that comes through on the mic, but it resonates so good, not even being plugged in. That's a fantastic sign. That's a great sign. So I'm very happy to have this guitar. But there you go. So if you've ever needed to swap out your springs on the back of your Fender style guitar, that's how you do it. And that's the second time I've dealt with a trim system that was blocked. And I might save that too. I don't know. I don't normally block my trims, but who knows? It might come in handy someday. Thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate it. God bless. And subscribe if you're not. Please give us a thumbs up, man. That really helps so very much. And I thank you with all my heart. Thank you. Until next time, this is Joe for the G1 Project TV. God bless. Keep rocking. Bye-bye.